If you did not know, recently Patreon changed the way that it does its payment processing. So apparently there was some kerfuffle with Apple and them wanting like 30% extra more from Patreon, and they did not want Patreon doing their per creation charge system anymore. They wanted them strictly sticking to a per month system. And I was told, at least the information that I had found, said that that had been reversed and that we would be keeping our per creation system and everything, and that would be fine. But last month, I got about $550 less from Patreon than I normally did. I thought that that was a fluke. I said, okay, cool. Let me check my videos. Oh, it looks like they removed the charge for a creation option on desktop, so maybe I just only charged for 3 creations last month, and that would explain where that payment discrepancy is. I've made that mistake before. That seems to be...
I have too. That's not a fun one.
Yeah, that's a mistake that I've made before, and it sucks, but I've made it. And then this month, I got paid about the same amount that I did last month, and I looked and saw that, oh, well, there's 4 things charged instead of 3. I've done all of my stuff correctly, but the numbers still look the same, which means I think at least in some level of rollout, some creators are being caught in the actually you're a per monthly even if you're charging for every video style of creator, and that's just simply what you are now. I do not know the specific details on there. I'm not an expert. All I know is this is where I am at right now. So this is 2 months in a row where I've gotten 550 less than normal, and that's definitely put me behind on finances. This is not a call to action to throw money at me. This is simply me saying this is the current situation of things. I do have a new piece of merch that's going to be coming out later on today, and that would be amazing if you guys want to pick that up. Again, don't have to. Just wanted to let you guys know. Patreon's apparently changed their stuff on the back end, and it's affecting creators on the front end now. So yay!
I don't seem to have suffered that effect yet.
Okay.
But this is the first that I've heard of it, so now I'm worried that that is going to affect me later. Anyway. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's a thing that I was hoping was actually like officially reversed, but it looks like that's happened with me, because I took screenshots of all of my stuff and threw them at some of my other creator friends, and I was like, so this is what my finances look like now. In case y'all want to know, or in case y'all are wondering why things may start looking a little different, they look that different for me too. So yay.
Yeah, keyword yet. If there's one thing I've learned about these big platforms is that stuff like this gets rolled out gradually.
Yep. Yep.
If you go and watch any of my short content, you'll see that I have now been AI-ified against my will.
Oh, do you have the AI dubbing that happens over shit?
No, not the AI dubbing. I'm actually okay with the AI dubbing for other languages. Thanks for the hats. Sakura. I think it's Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually okay with the translate to a different language than auto dub in the native. It was like, I have watched videos with that, and yes, it is trash, but there's been videos with like informational content that I'm interested in that I would not otherwise have had access to because it's just not my language.
Fair.
So since that is a feature that has benefited me as a viewer, and I'm a viewer in what is probably the most dominant language on the platform, and it still benefited me. So I imagine that is of great benefit for other people. And like, yeah, not a fan of the AI dubbing. I understand that, because like the AI dub was trash. It like the inflections are all wrong. I can't trust that the translation is actually 100% accurate, and there's some stuff that just doesn't make sense. But like on balance, like I can't ignore the fact that it made content accessible to me that would not otherwise have been accessible to me that I did find valuable. So like,
that is one of the few things that I am like, one of the few things that fantasy novels and literature and just fantasy shows have sold me on, is that having an auto dubber that people can just like have in their ear is really fucking helpful.
Yeah. Now, being powered by AI, I absolutely do not trust that it is actually going to be like as good as they want it to be.
But it's it's in a state where it's better than nothing.
Yeah. So I'm cautiously optimistic about that one. However, what I'm talking about is YouTube has applied like an AI. I don't want to call it upscaling, but I don't know what else they were trying to accomplish with this. But there's like all of their shorts content has an AI filter on it. Not all of it, but at this point, most of it. They claim that it's not all of it, but it seems like most of it. And it just makes everything look like trash. Like, I had a comment on a short of mine from like just 2 years ago where the person was like, wow, Rhino looks so much younger. And then I watched it and was like, no, I don't. I just look like trash, because they like completely smooth out all the facial features.
That's gross.
And it's the teeth get all weird and nasty. The eyes get all weird and nasty. It's particularly bad in like, if you get like old TV content from like the 90s, that like best quality recordings are in 480p, and it tries to upscale that stuff, it's just absolutely the worst. It's just complete trash, and I hate it. And I know that they're just trying to normalize the AI look so that when you create AI shorts using their AI short creation tool that they're rolling out, it's not going to immediately rub people the wrong way, because that's just how all of it looks now. And I hate it. I wish I could opt out.
Sidebar.
I do not wish to have digital Botox applied to my videos.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, that's yikesy. Apparently,
don't get me started on what they did to the mayor. What it did to the mayor of Chicago. Let's just say he's a black man, and it started applying a black eraser.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the thing, is because the cis white straight male is the most studied body on the planet, scientifically speaking, and that includes for like machine learning shit. AI looks at a black person and says, "Oh, that skin is darker than it's supposed to be."
That's a flawed white person. Let's fix that.
And that's gross. That's gross as fuck, and I hate it.
AI is just sitting there going, blackface, that's offensive. Whiteface, that's where it's at.
Fennec says the AI is Mormon. It's going for white and delightsome.
AI sitting there.
Do you know that doctrine?
Yes, the doctrine where like the curse of Cain is actually what causes blackness in people, and so they weren't allowed into the church.
Well, for the longest time, it was an actual teaching of the church that black people could become white by becoming better people.
Oh my god.
Like, that was actually their doctrine, was like, you are black because you are a bad person. So if you want to be white, you need to be a better person. Like, and that stuff came out of the official doctrine of the church shockingly recently, like 1970s. And, oh, you still that's still doctrine in Mormon heaven? You still become white? Oh, fuck.
And I can't wait until the day comes where all of my black brethren will be born again into beautiful white bodies. Sorry, I had to channel my Southern Baptist preacher. Yeah, it's horrible. It's yikesy as fucking shit.
This is the worst timeline.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I was going to say this is the second worst timeline, because in the worst timeline we all died of the nuclear fallout from the war. But then I'm like, no, that might actually be the better timeline.
So the timeline in Fallout where we went to war with China and it escalated into a nuclear war and now we're here. That's our better option.
Yeah.
I don't disagree on principle. Gary.
Oh, they worship Gay Unicorn Gary.
Gary, you should get you need to get a recording or like the voice files of all of the different characters screaming Gary and use it as an advertisement for the Gay Unicorn Gary.
They all worship Gay Unicorn Gary, whose holy merch can be bought at merch.vicefandom.com.
What do you worship? Gary!
See, I know some things about video games that aren't Hollow Knight or Silksong.
Yeah, but you know that because you watched the H-Bomber Guy video. you know that one because you watched Fallout 3 is garbage, and here's why.
Maybe. Wait, didn't he bring up the Gary thing in the New Vegas is Genius and Here's Why video?
He might have brought it up in both of them as like hey, here's one of the few things that Fallout 3 did really well. Because like in the Fallout 3 is garbage video, he did go over things that were good.
Thank you for resubscribing, Freedom Inc.
Hello.
And Olivia Williams for $5 says the White and Delightsome is from the Mormon Church and is different from the Curse of Ham. It's related to the Lamanites. Yeah, but I thought the Lamanites, in order to become white and delightsome, had to become better people. I don't know. I feel like those are like different but related. They stem from the same fetid, gross fertilizer garden thing, whatever. I don't know. No comment? You're just gonna let me die on that?
Yep, I'm just gonna let you die on that hill.
Okay, no, it's not dying on a hill. Oh, I didn't fucking pull the clip. And I didn't pull the tweet either, but Ted Cruz said that we need to stop attacking pedophiles.
Is it because his daddy is one?
Oh, did you not see the clip?
No, I haven't.
So, in his defense, he clearly misspoke. However, he did not notice that he misspoke, and he just kept on going. So I feel like it was more of a Freudian slip than anything.
Oh.
But like he was like, "Oh, let's get bipartisan." So like we can all agree that we want to stop rape. We can all agree that we want to stop murder. We can all agree that we want to stop attacking pedophiles. And what he meant to say was stop pedophile attacks or something like that. But he said stop attacking pedophiles, and then he did not correct himself.
It's way funnier the way that he said it.
It is, but it's...
We should all agree we should stop attacking Trump.
And he has been voting against releasing the Epstein files, so it tracks.
Yeah, it's like, look, if he wants us to not misunderstand, maybe his actions should align with the words he's hoping that we thought he said.
Well, it's like, did you see the clip of Jesse Waters and Greg Gutfeld? So you saw the clip where Jesse Waters said, "Let's bomb the UN"?
Yes.
So in response to the backlash they got from that, Jesse Waters and Greg Gutfeld are like, "I knew as soon as I said it that like some leftist somewhere was gonna not realize it was a joke and they were gonna like get all upset and blah blah," and they started laughing about it. And like, okay, so joking about bombing things, so let's just fucking bomb the Fox News building. That's a joke. It's a funny joke.
It's a funny joke.
It's a funny joke.
The
so
idea
they're gonna be
of it
okay
makes
with
me
me
laugh.
saying that, right?
The idea of it makes me laugh, therefore.
They're good. They're okay. They would be okay if MSNBC called for the bombing of the Fox News building, right? Because it would be a joke. Because surely they won't be hypocritical about it.
Ivana Dragmeyer says, and we can all agree that dear old Zodiac Killer just wants to fuck kids. You know, as a joke. You know, as a funny joke, as a meme.
Just
Jesus
a joke,
Christ, it's just a prank, bro.
Oh,
it's just a prank.
How old is he now? 7 or 8? I forget whether he's 7 or 8. But he's gotten into saying bro all the time.
Bruh.
And I was playing Minecraft with him the other day, and every time I did something wrong, I'd be like, "Bro, what are you doing? Bro, come on, bro." So I started doing the thing where, like, if I tell him to stop saying bro, he's just going to say it more to bug me.
Yeah.
So I went the other way, and I lean into it to be the dorky dad. So, like, every time he said bro to me, I'd be like, "Bro, what? Bro, come on, bro.
Come on, bro."
So, like, if I lean into it and make it super cringy, he's just not going to be interested in saying it anymore, right? That's the theory.
Or he's going to think, my dear old dad is hip with the times. I can't finish that. I can't finish that with a straight face.
Someone's telling me not to look up Very Tall Bart Kirk OITP on Blue Sky.
I think you should, because Very Tall Bart is great.
I don't know what YTP stands for.
YouTube poop.
Oh, what is that?
YouTube poop is when you take a piece of media and you cut up all of the instances of that piece of media in order to form different sentences from what the characters are saying.
Oh.
And you usually do it in a comedic way. So just like Very Tall Bart made a video where it's Dennis Prager going, "I love killing babies."
Okay.
And it's just a lot of that type of thing. Like, let's make people together say weird and strange things because it's funny.
Yeah, it's not coming up immediately, so I'm not going to sit here and just spend time Googling. I mean, there's a YouTube thing. Oh, it got taken down from YouTube, and then they said to go to my Blue Sky. Okay, well, if it got taken down from YouTube, maybe I shouldn't play it here since I'm on YouTube.
It's parody.
Yeah,
I've been taken down for making a YouTube poop before. I made a YouTube poop of Steven Anderson calling himself the gayest man in the world, and that got me in trouble years ago. And then eventually they put it back up.
With how much he thinks about gay people, it would not surprise me if he were. It's like, you don't find straight people fixating that much on gay people. It's like, a straight man does not think about where gay men put their penises as much as someone like Steven Anderson does.
It's true. He does think about it a lot. It's
Yeah.
strange. Why would he think about it so much? I'm not angry that he's thinking about it. I just think it's weird.
It feels like internalized homophobia. Like
It's so
I can
internal that it's a
understand
penis
where that-
inside him.
yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really could not do any of this without all of you. Those of you watching, and especially those of you who support me on Patreon. I wanted to go ahead and take a minute to thank all of you who do that, because with YouTube being what it is these days, I really cannot do this full time without the support from each and every one of you.
Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Tales of Atonement, Nixie Chan, Kiri Artemis, Limor Pinku, Love Bunny Games, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that, Aurora, Leela Ururaka, Arcton Arclacier, Curatorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L, Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard.
Thank you so very much. But since you're here, why not go ahead and try watching another one? There should be one that's on the screen right now. And if you are a patron of mine, I wanted to go ahead and thank you again for all of your support. There is still a video you could press though, if you'd like. I would appreciate it just a little bit.